is the shine. No one like I'm coming straight up out of BS style. Couldn't catch me even if you called CSI. I'm a minute till I finish and a minute to win. Case closed, no tracks, ain't nowhere to begin. Watch the suckers break down, folding up under pressure. Buckle from the waist down, cause they just couldn't measure. Thought they had it, but they didn't. Make too many mistakes. Tried to take the right chance, didn't have what it takes. Now I've been a lot of
shit. Niggas is in the Hip Hop History's Mysteries, y'all. We back, man.
There we go.
We just started recording. We've been on for a minute, but we just had recording. We needed that nigga Blaze, man. Command Center, this nigga Zordon.
I'm back, y'all. Man,
this nigga Zordon in the building.
It's the deal, people. Nigga back at it again, man.
Hip Hop History's Mysteries.
Welcome everybody. Like they said, man, we back at it again. It's the kid, G.Blaze, Sav Soulja, man. One of your co-hosts of the dopest killing this motherfucking podcast in the game, nigga. This is episode motherfucking 7. And as I like to always say, all the way from the west side of the moat to the west side of the map, we bringing you motherfuckers Hip Hop History's Mysteries, motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm.
It is. Yeah, man. Sorry about that. Nigga, get, fresh and showered up and shit for work tomorrow and shit. So, I had to get that shit done. So, I nigga ain't
nigga, I was gonna be late too, because I'm moving, nigga. So I was like, man, the storage closing. Like, I gotta put this shit in the storage for like a day or two.
Right.
Yeah, we was on missions in the car, shit. So I'm in the car with it.
Yeah, it's all good.
You always in the car with it, nigga. We was gonna call you Mobile Joe, nigga.
Yeah, Mobile Joe.
That nigga Mobile Joe.
That nigga Mobile.
Yeah, man. Trent and Robin was keeping us company while we was waiting on you.
Cool.
But none of that was recorded, so it's not gonna be on the show.
Right. Just gonna pop in when a nigga pop in.
Just gonna pop in when you pop in.
You
feel me?
Man.
Yeah, man, but we at it again, man. We talking about soundtracks today, man.
Yeah, and the reasonings behind like how they, actually went with the movies back then as opposed to how soundtracks are these days. Like it goes with the movies, but it really doesn't.
It don't really.
You know what I mean? Because
the music don't really match for real. Mm-hmm. You can only name a couple from nowadays that it matched the soundtrack. Like Spider-Man, that new Spider-Man that Metro Boomin did.
Yeah,
that one,
Black Panther that the
did. Black Panther.
That Barbie soundtrack that Nicki Minaj did.
Ice Spice and all them. Yeah, so yeah.
All that shit was Barbie.
That's only a few.
But back in the day, nigga, all the soundtrack. Like nigga songs would be talking about shit in the movie.
It all fit.
Like Menace to Society.
Yeah, Menace to Society. Yeah, that was a good one, cuz. That was a good one. Yep. I was gonna mention that one. A fucked up childhood. But you want the way I am.
Wow.
That
on the real. Friday,
Above the Rim.
Friday.
Yeah, Above the Rim.
Space Jam.
Above the Rim.
Space Jam was actually one of my favorite ones. You know what I mean? Like
Space Jam was actually a good soundtrack.
Man,
it was.
The movie and the soundtrack.
Nigga, it had I Believe I Could Fly. It had all the aspects.
It had Winner by Coolio, rest in peace.
By Coolio, yep. It had Fly Like an Eagle from Seal.
Man.
Nigga, it had
it even had love ballads, nigga, like Cross the Ocean with Monica.
Yeah. I would cross the ocean
for you.
That show was on there. That was on there.
Yeah.
Because the video was Lola and Bugs.
Yeah, and she was in the movie theater watching them, and it was showing their little story and shit. And of course, the Monstars anthem.
Hit 'em high, hit 'em high, hit 'em high, hit 'em
with the heavy hitters, with the West and the East. With the West and the East. I can't stress that enough. We had B Real and Coolio from the West Coast. We had Busta Rhymes, Method Man, and LL. Like, man.
Yep.
That was a hell of a squad. And now this nigga Rec want to call me, nigga. I call that nigga back in a second, nigga. We working right now.
Yeah, we did that. And they had that. Welcome to the Space Jam.
Hey, it's your chance. Do your dance at the Space Jam. All right.
Who sung that shit?
It was 69. That was 69 boys.
No, it was it was 69 boys.
Or was it
tag team?
Tag team. I was just about to say tag team.
Yeah, it was tag team. It was tag team.
But them three groups all sounded the damn like, so it was like
Straight out of Compton.
I ain't really hear the Straight Outta Compton soundtrack.
I didn't really hear that soundtrack, but I heard that.
I didn't listen to it as much.
I heard that one went with the movie a lot. That's a good one.
Yeah.
But a lot of their songs was old school, from like the actual albums and shit on that album.
That's why
I don't know. We gotta check that one up. Yeah, that is a good one. That is why it's good.
And Waiting
What one did I say? Oh, Waiting to Exhale. That's a good one.
That was a definite good one.
That was a definite good one. Yeah. Waiting to Exhale.
Sunday.
What was on that? Any Given Sunday was a good one.
Any Given Sunday was a good one. Yeah, it was.
Now that we listed them.
Blue Street. The Blue Street soundtrack.
Oh, yeah, Blue Street soundtrack.
Daddy, you drive me crazy. I want the
Jay-Z and a million years, man.
That's all my lady say.
Right.
Yeah,
that was
you know one that they sleep on. That was a good soundtrack.
Oh, and Criminal Mind was on. Criminal Mind was also on the Blue Streak soundtrack, which is
it was
Tyrese and Heavy D. Rest in peace.
Heavy D.
That shit, man. Speaking of Criminal Minds, now I'm just bullshit.
Yeah, my nigga Criminal Mind X-rated featuring G.Blaze and Sav Soulja out right now. You know,
Criminal Minded, baby. You dig? You know, you
Criminal Minded.
Shit. Yeah, it's gonna be the intro song, so y'all can get a little taste of it, man. Go check that shit out. But
Did
back
you put
to the
my
game.
name in the song?
Yeah, man.
Did you put my name in the song?
And what
I don't
song?
think on this one, cuz.
And Criminal Minded? Negative.
Nah, I don't think he put your name in this one.
I got you with some other songs, trust me. As a matter of fact, I got you on a song called Do You Feel Me?
Aww.
Keep their heads ringing on the Friday soundtrack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Friday soundtrack was a monster. Because it's Friday. Throw your neighborhood in the air. If you don't care. Oh, yeah.
Man.
Nigga, what? That was my shit. It's Friday night and everything is popping.
Man.
Said I got 10 on the
hand. So let the games begin.
Roll it up, light it up, smoke it up.
Inhale, exhale.
Which I'm doing right now because I didn't
on a soundtrack.
Oh no.
He could.
I think RBX was on the Friday soundtrack.
I believe he was. Them niggas that act hard.
Yeah. Bang, 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 bang.
EA Ski. Shout out EA Ski, man.
EA Ski. It ain't them niggas that act hard.
If I have to.
You know the
Shout out Warren G.
Yeah, Warren G.
Oh, speaking of Warren G, gotta put the Bad Boy soundtrack on that one too.
Bad Boy soundtrack.
1, 2, and 3, my nigga.
And Warren G was on the Above the Rim soundtrack that I aforementioned.
With the regulator. No.
That had Pour Out a Little Liquor on there.
Man.
Yeah, Above the Rim was a good one. Boys in the Hood.
But you see, you know what I'm saying? But the art form of the soundtrack, you know what I'm saying, deviated from the movies because some of the times the movies, you got to watch them because sometimes these movies these days are so fucking complex. Like you really got to watch the movie.
Make a song to that
shit? You be like, nigga, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah, what I'm going to say to this shit? Like, imagine trying to do
the world's ending and everybody car shutting down. Like, what the
fuck? Imagine trying to do a soundtrack song to Inception. The niggas flying around and I don't know what's going on.
In my dream and then I wake up and the shit wasn't real.
I wake up and I'm still real, but I was
like, what the fuck?
But I'm still awake.
I'm stuck in a maze.
Yeah, right.
Trying to find a criminal nigga only got 2 days. Like, nigga,
where the fuck am I at? Where the fuck have I been?
Only got 2 days, nigga.
Man,
just did
make
the day
that
again.
Shit pop.
Yeah,
the Fast and the Furious too. They had some nice dope ass soundtracks. Those went with the movie. You feel me?
Those went with the movie.
Definitely.
Soundtrack. Definitely.
You know.
Man, Pitbull was on that motherfucker heavy.
Yeah, it was. Pitbull.
Had your boy Pitbull.
What was that soundtrack that Pitbull
did a lot of
did
production
that
on
one
that
song?
soundtrack.
Yeah, he did. What was that soundtrack, nigga, that was a major hit? And it had that Pitbull song on it with Neo. That soundtrack was hard. It was for a movie. Was that for Fast and Furious too? I thought it was for like a cartoon movie.
I thought that song Coma was on Fast and the Furious.
It was.
The song.
But what was that one? You know, I just spent my time again a week ago. I worked my ass off, but still can't pay it though.
No, that's on.
What was that? What soundtrack was that on? That soundtrack was hard. I can't think of what soundtrack it was. This is the time of my life. Yeah. Hey.
I forgot the name of that. What soundtrack that was on? That shit was on.
And you see, like how, like if you heard the song, you could automatically pinpoint what movie it was from.
Like, and I could see the scenes in my head, but I can't think of what movie it was. But I see the scenes in my head, like of the video and then the movie and shit. But I'm like, damn, what movie was that? But that soundtrack was hard.
We do have the technology, ladies and gentlemen. We will find
I know we could Google it. But that's what makes it a hip-hop history's mystery.
Exactly.
Put it in the comments, y'all.
I gotta do some work too, y'all.
Drop it in there. For them soundtracks back then, a lot of artists used to be happy, nigga, to be on a soundtrack back then. Like, niggas was like, you feel me? Niggas was promoting their songs on the actual soundtrack, bro. Like,
thank you.
It ain't like that no more.
It ain't the same, dog. It's like the whole game basically done changed this whole format. And
they'll be like, check my shit out. I'm on the Fast and Furious soundtrack. Or I'm on the Romeo Must Die soundtrack.
That was a good one.
Romeo Must Die.
Man.
Fire soundtrack.
DMX and Aaliyah
shout out, rest in peace, DMX, man.
And Aaliyah, both.
Yeah, rest in peace, Aaliyah, too.
Because that back in one piece.
That's back in one piece. But you know what's funny?
I am what I am. I'm going to be.
A lot of people don't know that they had they was also most of the next Friday soundtrack was DMX and
Aaliyah.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? All the tracks that was Ice Cube and West Side Connection and shit.
Mm-hmm.
It was, no cap. Yep. Oh God.
Cause she had like 3 songs on that motherfucker. She had that I don't wanna leave, and then she had a song with DMX on there.
Yep, Hip Hop History Mystery, y'all. We got a track like that with the sample of I don't want.
With the sample of that.
Yeah, no.
Hey, I gotta hear that because I don't think I was around when y'all niggas did that. So
yeah, you was.
You were, but you weren't.
You was, but you wasn't around.
Yeah, we was all in that shit. Yeah, we was all around. You was around though, nigga. You was around, definitely. Because it was around our 10-year reunion, nigga. Y'all been linked up at that time.
Yeah, nigga, we had been kicking it.
But I ain't hear that song. So y'all gotta
let that nigga hear that.
Y'all gotta shoot
it's on the it's on the SoundCloud, dog. Yeah, shoot him the SoundCloud link, dog. With the Cure mixtape.
Yeah, put that shit on the Hip Hop History's Mysteries, man. That's why we do this shit.
Man, that shit was live too. Only reason niggas didn't release it publicly is because hell, nigga, we ain't cleared that sample.
Yeah, we ain't cleared that bitch.
Man, that'd be the hardest thing to do.
What's the link? I got that.
It's under my SoundCloud.
G.Blaze the Sav Soulja.
Yep. It should be under later like releases and shit. Cause you know not Depth to the House, but Rebel with Calls 1 and 2 is on there as well.
Soulja. My bad. Soulja. You're not a soldier.
Right.
Damn, there you go. G.Blaze. Who the fuck are these niggas? It's not G.Blaze, the Sav Soulja.
Damn, you know what's crazy too?
I don't know. I can't
we
find
forgot
it. I had it on
the
my
soundtrack.
phone.
We forgot the soundtrack out to one of the hardest movies ever.
What's that?
Scarface,
New Jack
nigga.
City.
New Jack City. Oh yeah,
nigga.
New Jack City soundtrack was crazy.
Man, God, Christopher Williams,
me
for the city,
Troop and Levert, Queen Latifah, Ice-T, man. In a new
nigga, Johnny Gill. I'm still waiting.
Man,
Keith Sweat. Hey, how you doing, Dre?
Why does Keith sweat so much?
No, again. No.
Right.
Yeah,
right now, baby.
You up. TikTok, you don't stop all night.
Color me midnight.
Yeah.
Man.
It's a New Jack City.
That was a fire ass.
Yeah, I told y'all, man.
And you know what's crazy?
Told you she couldn't have no
even
kids.
Rocking with that soundtrack. I mean, we was born when that soundtrack came out. But like, nigga, I know our parents was getting it to that shit, bro. Like,
shit, I remember my mom. My mama was bumping that shit. That was my mama used to bump that soundtrack.
Man.
And Boys in the Hood.
Boomerang.
Boys in the Hood soundtrack.
Like that.
Oh, that soundtrack.
Yeah. It had Tony on there. It had all that. My mama loved them two soundtracks. I remember those two getting heavy rotation.
Soul Food was a good one.
Yeah, Soul Food was a good one.
Soul Food made you cry, nigga. Like that, nigga, that mama song gonna forever be.
Mama.
Man.
But what was that one that Kenny Edmonds and his brother and Casey and JoJo did? That was my shit too.
I know exactly what.
Well, they did that too. About. They did the Mama song too.
Which one? Yeah, they Dear Mama. I mean, not Dear Mama. Mama.
Yeah. They did that too, but they had another one on there. That was hard.
I know what you're talking about. I just can't remember the actual name at the moment, but yeah.
Let me look up. Hold on, I'm gonna look that soundtrack up because there's a lot of
because wasn't RL and no, that was the Best Man soundtrack.
That was the Best Man
soundtrack.
That was You Can Have Anything.
No, not that one.
No, that was another soundtrack.
Yeah,
that was on. The Best Man with RL and
the Best
Genuine.
Man, nigga,
yeah.
Gotta be the best man I can be. I can be.
A Song for Mama, Babyface, Boys to Men. Oh, Babyface wrote that song. A Song for Mama.
Babyface did the whole album.
Yep,
pretty much.
Yeah. Blackstreet. Yep, you had Teddy Riley on there. Call Me. I Care About You. Babyface.
That was it.
Girl, what about us? Timberland and Total.
About you.
Nah, that was my shit. What about me? What about you? What about us? What was it gonna do?
What we gonna do?
Don't help me
say.
Yeah.
Well, now that was the main song I remember off that soundtrack and the Mama song. But it was another one.
Doing what you doing with Mr. Bad Boy himself.
Take that, Mr. Take That.
Yeah, Mr.
Mr. Take That himself. Man. Don't stop what you doing. Don't you stop what you doing.
He coming. Yeah, that was my shit too, though. Man. That was my shit too, though.
Let's Do It Again. Escape with Trent Dupri.
I remember that.
In due time. In due time, so hold on and don't let go. I'll give you what I owe in due time. Yup, CeeLo Green, Outkast.
Did we turn off the car?
Yeah.
Slow Jam, Babyface, and Usher.
That was my shit. Play another slow jam. This time make it swing. Slow jam. That was my shit. That was on My Way album too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
And then we got the boy Dr. Doolittle.
We got Earth, Wind, and Fire. September. Oh, Dr. Doolittle, nigga.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
You know what album I was thinking of that was hard too?
And
it had that Zane on there. On that Dr. Doolittle. It had that what was that? Another night, gonna make you money, feel like I'm the one tonight. Give me some tonight.
All right, yeah.
I'm 9 bitches. What that nigga say? Can you cock and bust my 9 inches? This for them fine bitches. Out to get my thug riches. That nigga Lil Zane was popping for a minute.
Yeah.
He was on a couple soundtracks. What's that other soundtrack he was on?
Nigga, with that,
the next Friday with that. Yeah, that shit knocked though.
Man.
That shit knocked.
And when they see me in the streets now,
I was hard. No. Yeah, that nigga was on the beach in the video in Miami. I remember that shit.
That was my shit.
Was popping. He was on that hard.
What I saying to you? What kind of pleasure do it bring to you?
Yeah,
that hard.
That's what song. What's the name of that fucking song? Dun 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 dun.
That's that 112. That was on the soundtrack too. Yeah. Here we are, all alone, you and me, privacy. Yeah, that's that shit. What was that called?
We can do it anyway.
Yeah, Lil Zane was eating on that bitch. He was.
What kind of pleasure do it bring to you?
Straight up.
Yeah, Lil Zane had a couple of hard little soundtrack songs. But you know what soundtrack was hard? The Players Club, nigga. Ice Cube and Master P.
That's top of the list.
On the whole shit,
that's
nigga.
Top of the list.
Like, come on, nigga. That player.
It's just for the girls that say nothing, but don't say nothing.
Don't burn nothing. That's right.
We just bumping and grinding like it ain't nothing
wrong, bitch.
Get your club on. We be clubbing. But we saying all this, everybody, to say this, man. Like, this is basically where we've lost our way in soundtracks and movies going, you know what I'm saying, together with one another like peanut butter and jelly. You feel me? So, nigga, we would really like for, you know what I'm saying, a lot of artists to take that shit back, you know, and do it seriously like they used to, man, because a lot of people have fun with that shit, especially if the plot of the movie was like hilarious. You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, what's the worst that can happen, nigga? That just like music. That song in that retrospect of Martin and, you know what I'm saying, Danny DeVito going against each other, and you know what I'm saying? It was all coincided with one another. So, man, I love the fact that back then they I love the fact that back then, like, they took their craft more seriously and it was more dedicated, you know what I'm saying, to the project, and you know what I'm saying, it all worked hand in hand. You know, you can't have one without the other. You know, especially if the movie was the bomb, nigga, the soundtrack had to come with it, dog.
Come with it.
Man, Bad Boys and all the movies weren't blockbusters, nigga.
Speaking of Bad Boys, that Bad Boys 2 soundtrack was crazy.
Man, and Mr. Bad Boy himself, no Diddy. But it was Diddy. Yeah. But it was Diddy.
Know what,
and that's one thing you can't take away from Diddy, bro. His musical legacy is impeccable, dog. I will say that, man.
I told
Even though he robbed that shit
into them niggas hits, nigga. Like, I told you,
his hits. It's like R. Kelly, nigga. I can't stop listening to R. Kelly because he peed on bitches and shit. Like, I'm sorry.
I ain't never gonna stop.
You can't control that. Like, you can't control what them niggas do. You feel what I'm saying? All you can do is control how you perceive everything.
Right. We celebrate St. Patrick's Day, but that nigga murked a lot of Africans.
You feel me? But motherfuckers are always wearing green and pinching a nigga if they don't. I'll fuck you up if you pinch me if I don't wear green, nigga. I'll beat your ass. Give a fuck.
We celebrate a lot of shit and do a lot of shit from a lot of fucked up shit. So.
Yeah, Valentine's Day.
Right, nigga. We only fucking not 7 days into the new year, nigga.
Art. Just enjoy the art. You feel me?
Thank you. That's all it's there for.
You could condemn them niggas for their life, but you could still enjoy the art, nigga. I'm not gonna stop listening to Bad Boy music because, nigga, that shit was part of my life. You know
exactly. And a lot of them artists, now that they got their publishing back,
you know what I'm saying, I gotta listen to my "Don't Push Me." Cause I'm close to the edge. I'm trying not to lose my head.
We at the 10-minute mark, gentlemen.
Hey, you know what's crazy, fellas? I think I think if nobody else is bringing this shit back to the forefront, I think it's up to us to do that shit, man.
And I'm with it, dog. Even though we already did the movie for fucking wrong decisions, like nigga, I'll still like compose a soundtrack to that shit and give it to X-Ray and release.
Nigga, I'm gonna start doing shit the Jay-Z way, nigga. If I like the movie, I'm gonna just make a whole album off.
Yeah, make a song.
Speaking of soundtracks, American Gangster. Not the real one, but the Jay-Z version was a dope
way better soundtrack than
way better soundtrack than that soundtrack. They should have just let that nigga do the whole shit.
Exactly, dog. It went through the whole story, and he did it from the perspective of Frank Lucas. He even did a song from the perspective of the Blue Magic. Like, yo. And I know.
That's my shit.
That's that shit.
What you like, baby? You like love
and everything you like. Hey, that shit.
Come on, man.
She want that old thing back.
I know
she want them heroin tracks. Hey.
Yeah. She likes me. She feels for me nightly.
Yeah, that nigga. It started from the beginning where this nigga was moving from the North Carolina. I mean, he had the whole shit down. To pray was like, you know what I'm saying? Pray. You know, if I chose to be a dope dealer, then my brothers would probably choose us the same. Like what? All the way to the end with the ignorant shit and all that. Nigga.
Falling in my shit.
Falling.
I know I shouldn't have did that. I know it's gonna come right back. I know it's gonna destroy everything I made. Probably gonna get your boy sent away.
That's that wearing that coat to the thing.
Exactly. You can see the whole movie.
You can see the whole movie with that nigga shit,
but that was his album, but that should have been the damn soundtrack.
Yeah, that was Jay-Z album, but it should have been the soundtrack.
He visualized
it should have been the soundtrack. Well, he really put that shit together, dog.
I mean, I've done that in a few songs that I've done. Like
that's what I be arguing with my little cousin over here.
The Transporter.
He was saying to me, yeah, the Transporter is hard. Check that out. Yeah. Bro, with the cars too. But nigga, I was arguing with my cousin about, because he was saying he don't think Jay-Z is top 15. And I'm like, he was naming all these rappers like this nigga. I'm like, dog, but the niggas that you're naming will say that they're not better than Jay-Z. Like,
exactly.
He's like, man, I listen to all Jay-Z shit. I never really heard nothing that nigga said that was really made me like, ooh, like, I'm like, well, you ain't listening to all Jay-Z
You ain't
shit,
listening
man.
Hard enough, nigga.
That nigga you ain't listening to all shit. That nigga had some shit, nigga. Like, I don't know how you ain't listen to Jay-Z and don't think. Now, I'm not trying to say, I was telling him, like, I don't think Jay-Z is the greatest rapper. Me personally, like, I don't think he's the better rapper than certain niggas. But at the same time, I think he's a top tier rapper. He's not like second tier. He's number one tier rapper, nigga.
Of course.
He's like, no, he's not. I can name 15 niggas better than him. And he start naming niggas, and I give it to him. I'm like, if you think them niggas is better than Jay-Z, I can't argue with you. Like, he was saying, like, Eminem, Nas, Method Man, Biggie, Tupac, Scarface, you know, and all them niggas. He's like, I can name 15 niggas. He did body
that nigga on his own track, though. That nigga.
Yeah, he's like, I can name 15 niggas.
But I'm not an Eminem fan like that, so I'm not. Yeah, I'm not either. I'm not gonna put that.
You know,
right.
Like I
my
told
blackness
him,
won't allow me to do that.
Like I told him, I said, them 15 niggas you name, you could argue that they better than Jay-Z, and I won't get mad at you if you think those 15 niggas are better than Jay-Z.
Right.
But to say that he's not in the top 20 at least of best rappers of all time, I think is discounting him. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jay-Z is really hard. He's hard as fuck, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, pause. That nigga do his shit, bro. Pause.
No
Diddy.
Diddy.
No Diddy.
No Diddy.
Straight like that.
So, like, I'm not trying to say he not my favorite rapper, and I could probably name 10 rappers that I like better than Jay-Z.
Yeah, exactly.
But would I say that they're better rappers? Probably not. You know what I'm saying?
I can concur with that. I can't concur with that because I do have a few niggas that I feel is way better than this nigga Jay. So
yeah, I got probably like 10 niggas I can name that I think that I like better than Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? But as far
but I know some niggas that's better than Jay too. So
yeah, I know some niggas that's better than Jay. It's a lot of niggas that's better than Jay, but to say he's not a top
tier rapper is monotonous, nigga.
Yeah, it's monotonous, nigga. Yeah. Like I'm sure you can name probably. He was like, I can name 50 niggas better than Jay-Z.
But look how many rappers in the world it is, and everybody ain't
look
got
how
the
many
same
rappers
formula,
it is.
you know
Everybody
what I mean?
ain't got the same formula, the same taste. You know what I'm saying? But
our equation to mathematics ain't the
that's
same
like
as
when
theirs.
niggas saying that make me mad. Like when niggas say Tupac ain't lyrical. Like
that's
you know what I'm saying?
Ignorant
Like,
shit a nigga can
you're not listening.
I bet not ever hear nobody.
That is the ignorantest shit.
But you know, niggas always say that. Like Biggie was lyrical, Tupac wasn't lyrical. He just said real shit. Like nigga, Tupac was lyrical too.
Lyrical too.
God.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? How could you listen to like two of America's Most Wanted
and not think this nigga's lyrical?
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like how could you listen to this nigga's songs and not think he was lyrical? Then you ain't really listening.
Yeah, no. Not to cut my G off, but I had to throw the time clock in there. So
we always do that every show, nigga. That's one of our things now. Shout out to Avant.
4 minutes more.
Yeah, man. But you know, you could say that. Like I'm sure it's a lot of niggas that don't like Jadakiss, like that don't think he's a top 20 artist, nigga. But
you know what?
You can't say that nigga ain't a top tier rapper.
A couple of people that said some shit like that about Jadakiss, but Jadakiss is a beast. Like you can't never knock.
You can't say that nigga not
from the conversation, bro. You can't.
You know, fuck what his albums did. Fuck, because some niggas do make trash albums. The reason why I say Jay-Z great is because he dope lyrically and can make good music. Some niggas make trash albums. Even Jadakiss will say, like, nigga, I kind of just walk through some of them albums. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't really like go super hard, you know. Right. But nigga, bro, you still top tier. You know what I'm saying?
Straight up. Well, all right, fellas. We about to close this bitch out. We at 2:45, so man, let's drop these handles, man, and let these people get back to their business, man, because that's what we do.
Man, as always, I'm your boy Dre Stylez, man. You know what I'm saying? You can follow me on IG, Dre _Stylez. You can find my music on all streaming platforms, Dre Stylez. You'll see my pictures. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, tune in next week for some more of the show.
Damn right.
You dig?
Man, you already know what it is, man. It's your boy Trent Dupri. Trent _Dupri on IG, Trent Dupri on everything else, social media, man. And check out your boy on Apple Music, Tidal, all that shit, man. We streaming right now, man. Fake Is All I See out now, man. New shit on the way.
Yeah.
Time is Monday EP.
And you know, it's the boy G.Blaze, the Sav Soulja, all one word on Instagram. G.Blaze, the Sav Soulja official on Facebook. You can follow me on Twitter, G.Blaze the Sav, G.Blaze the 816 on Snapchat. Like we said, man, Criminal Minded out now, based out Midwest made. You know what I'm saying? The homie X-rated. The boy G.Blaze the Sav Soulja out now. What the fuck is time? Out now. Becoming Him out now. Nigga, product of a lost star out now. Nigga, we ain't stopped motherfucking working, goddammit. And once again, nigga, this is motherfucking hip hop history's mysteries. I am your motherfucking co-host, G.Blaze the Sav Soulja.
I'm your boy Dre Stylez.
Your boy Trent Dupri.
It is. Y'all motherfuckers, we love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Stay safe.
Come back next week for the next
some more shit.
Stay safe, nigga.
Stay dangerous.
There we go.
Yes,
sir.
Man.
We gonna get cut off again. Let's wait for the day. Oh.
That nigga Trent already did that.
Yeah, nigga. I'm gonna wait to get cut off. You know how I do my shit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get me about this bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Right, I ain't gonna shut it down till they shut it down.
Nah, they gotta shut me off, man. I took time out of the day for my moving schedule and work schedule to do this shit.
Likewise, I still gotta earn my work clothes, nigga. So there's that.
Hit one more bowl while y'all on the thing.
Right.
You feel me? I don't roll blunts because I go to sleep on y'all niggas. Word up.
It's an art, dog. Trust me, it's an art. Nah.
It is an art. But
I'm on that drink champ shit, nigga. Niggas be smoking blunts, nigga be talking forever. But they also be drinking, nigga, but I don't be doing it.
Yeah. I can't drink like that, nigga. I'll be over here.
It's a talent.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Criminal minded. You've been blinded, you need to be reminded. That's how I designed it. Looking for a Faces, they shine.
No one like I'm coming straight up out of BS stop. Couldn't catch me even if you called CSI. I'm a menace till I finish in a minute to win. Case closed, no tracks, ain't nowhere to begin. Watch the suckers break down, folding up under pressure. Buckle from the waist down, cause they just couldn't measure. Thought they had it, but they didn't. Make too many mistakes. Tried to take the right chance, didn't have what it takes. Now I've been a lot of